आपकी जिंदगी का हर एक छोटा बदलाव एक बड़ी कामयाबी का हिस्सा है दोस्तों। नमस्कार, वेलकम टू हेडलाइंस ऑफ द डे। इस वीडियो में हमारा फोकस होगा इंडियन एक्सप्रेस के ऊपर और आज की हमारी पहली इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन है फॉर सुप्रीम कोर्ट कोलेजियम नेम्स आंध्रा चीफ जस्टिस सीनियर एडवोकेट इन लाइन टू बी सीजीआई इन 2030. It is available on page number 1 and ये related है paper to polity and governance से. In this article we have to know what is the system followed for recommending and appointing judges, how it evolved, criticisms and what lies ahead. So friends, recently Supreme Court Collegium recommended Andhra Pradesh High Court Chief Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra and Senior Advocate K.V. Vishwanathan for elevation as apex court judges. And do you know friends, appointment of the CGI and judges of Apex Court is governed by the Memorandum of Procedure, and the CGI and judges of the Supreme Court are appointed by the President under Clause 2 of Article 124 of the Indian Constitution, right? बाकी further points you can go through this article एंड इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे भी बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया गया है एंड लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। आवर नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज इसरो सेट टू फ्लाई नेविगेशनल सैटेलाइट इन मे एंड विल बी ईयर्स थर्ड। इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन पेज नंबर 6 एंड ये रिलेटेड है पेपर 3 साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी से। इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो अबाउट NVS-01 सैटेलाइट एंड व्हाट इज इट पर्पस। तो फ्रेंड्स, it is in the news because ISRO is likely to launch NVS-01 satellite on board the geosynchronous launch vehicle MK2. The NVS-01 satellite will replace navigational capabilities of another satellite IRNSS-1G in the constellation. It will retain its communication and messaging capabilities, right? Our next important headline is Sarkar and Bazaar. It is available on page number 10 and ये related paper 3 economy section से. In this article we have to know about open network for digital commerce, idea behind it, issues and challenges and suggestions. दोस्तों, ये सारे पॉइंट्स लाइन बाय लाइन हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत अच्छे से कवर्ड हैं एंड लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं। बाकी अगर हम ब्रीफली देखें तो ओपन नेटवर्क फॉर डिजिटल कॉमर्स इज एन इनिशिएटिव एमिंग एट प्रमोटिंग ओपन नेटवर्क्स for all aspects of exchange of goods and services over digital or electronic networks, right? Our next important headline is New Washington Consensus. It is available on page number 11 and here related paper to international relations. In this article, we have to know about Washington Consensus, purpose, several challenges linked to the Washington Consensus, latest developments and future outlook. So friends, the term Washington Consensus gained ground in 1980s and it referred to the shared prescriptions from the International Monetary Fund, World Bank and US Treasury on deregulation, privatization and free trade for economic modernization, right? And do you know friends, now there is a growing convergence of interest between India and US. Therefore, US is seeking wider international consensus on the new economic approach from its allies and partners, including India, right? Baki for the points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is the demand for a cookie homeland in Manipur, its history. It is available on page number 15. And here related to paper 1 population and associated issues से. In this article we have to know background of demand for a separate cookie land. So friends, it is in the news because 10 cookie MLAs from Manipur demanded separate administration. And do you know friends, the demand for a separate cookie land dates back to late 1980s when the first and largest of cookie Zumi insurgent groups came into being, and the demand has surfaced periodically ever since. Baki for the points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is what Hitler, Mussolini have to do with the origin of Keynes Fest. It is available on page number 15 and here related to the miscellaneous section say. In this article we have to know about Keynes Film Festival. So friends, it is being held from May 16 to May 27 this year and its history goes back to 1936 during an era where tensions were building up to the World War II, right? Baki for the points you can go through this article. Our next and last important headline is banks request RBI for more time to implement new ECL based loan loss provisioning norms. It is available on page number 17 and here related to paper 3 economy section say. In this article we have to know expected credit loss norms. So friends, recently bank have sought 1 year extension from the Reserve Bank of India for implementation of the expected credit loss based loan loss provisioning framework. And do you know, friends, in January 2023, RBI came out with a draft guidelines proposing adoption of expected credit loss approach for credit impairment, and the RBI stated that banks will be given 1 year period after the final guidelines are released for implementation of expected credit loss approach for loss provisioning, right? तो दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही. Thanks for listening. For regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.